What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the Banlist, absolutely wrecking the market. It has been a crazy day of watching prices zig and zag up and then back down so fast. I went to the doctor's office, all good things. It was a checkup back on my foot, if you remember that, all good news. Always take care of your body. That's the best financial advice I can probably give. Not a financial advisor channel though. Your health, you'll end up paying for it later. Take care of it while you're young. Even if you hear it so much, it does matter a lot. Back to the cards, John. So with the TOSS format back, baby, so many cards, again, have just changed in price. Like Harp Horror went from, I think, sub 50 listings to there being almost 100 listings. And check this out. You have TCG Player Direct, of course, a joke. Yeah, $5.50 here, about where it started the day, because so many people had piles calling for this to come back, knowing it would come back, and when everybody makes that play, not a lot of money to end up being made later on. But Galatea, the ultimate rare here, spiked. I think the lowest listing at one point was 80 some odd, and you can even see some sales around there. And now people are coming back through going, yeah, I want my money on this while people are going for it. Also, my favorite meme of the day is Orcust Harp Horror getting bestialed for the first time. Of course, you have quick play access, and there's going to be back and forth there, people giving serious arguments, but it was a hilarious one. Dengirsu Quarter Century Secret Rare spiked a lot also versus the Ultimate, but it was also the easier buy in. It does bring back that conversation though of OTS Ulti versus Quarter Century Secret Rare and Starlight, which stuff like Valor, the Starlight was winning for a good chunk, but then you'd see the Ultimate Rare First Edition bubble back up. I do think that this is a very nice looking version of the card, and Xyz look great in this rarity, and you see it's gone pretty high up towards $30. I don't know how Orcust is really going to fit in as an engine, as a deck. It's not doing all that much in Master Duel, and I don't think the one Harp Horror just takes it to the next level, even without Max C over here. It's not that different versus like how the OCG handles it, but we will wait and see the impact. Now, I would not shop with FOMO today. Fear of missing out, for those not familiar with that. We see a lot of prices coming back down versus sales earlier in the day. IB only has one printing and has the most hype and people talking combos and locks and going crazy and what can we do with this. And there's a lot of bricks still when you play cards like this, but there's also like people labbing Diabellstar, so you're going to see a lot of talk around this card and maybe results from there. And who knows when Konami truly plans to capitalize on unbanning it in a product. Do they already have that plan? Is it going to appear as a promo? They're not really promos, they're actually the hardest cards to pull. In the Battles of Legends set, maybe as a bit of a surprise over there, as something that you would pull as a secret rare there too. We just don't know where Konami plans to reprint this, right? Maybe the spring reprint set, but for now we might be without a reprint for a while and people want to do their combos, and it definitely went up in price, triple up, with a lot of sales around 18, and 18's where it was hanging out earlier before I left. So huge sales on that. Spellbook of Judgment Quarter Century Secret Rare is upwards towards $20 lowest listings. I think this is a bit overestimated. I made that mistake as a player too when I was talking about, oh, this can't come back, it's crazy. I think as an engine even, it's not that crazy in Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. A lot of people are also talking about Droll format, and how that's going to impact or get countered, Infernoids, that kind of thing. Like, I feel like when it comes down to it, you can't necessarily predict what's going to be a Droll format purely, but you can kind of see where it's going to fit in, and if Droll's around, I don't think this deck's doing much at all. But another card that actually went up before the ban list that you would be thinking about was Spellbook's Quarter Century Secret Rare. Not the priciest, like eye-popping price, up towards almost $7, is the Quarter Century Secret Rare of Artemis. Be aware, Magistus is apparently getting cycled for more support. My Discord is saying, like, there's news on that. I haven't personally seen it, but be aware this is on a bit of a buyout mode too. Snatch Steal, the card of the day. I really had a field day just thinking about my memories with this. In my first ever feature match, I played this card and came back with it. Snatch Steal is a throwback, went on and off the list. Was it 2015? Wherever people were taking cards and overlaying Diamond, now you're going to do it with Zeus. but people don't even play Change of Heart at this point. Snatch Steal is a bit different. Also an equip card. I feel like there's decks that like equip cards these days. So it is super interesting, and you have the buyouts on even the new 25th anniversary edition where the lowest are now 30, where this was consistently going up, but that's still a double up, and even sales in that range. I wouldn't be going for the newest new kind of copy personally, but it would be at least a fresh copy, I suppose. Dino Wrestler Pankratops. Every single version of this is up. I was looking at the mid-max, specifically secret rare, because the collector rare is going to be super hard to repopulate. It's out of Ancient Guardians, one of the worst collector rare sets ever. But the mid-max version secret rare, otherwise you're playing different picks on ultra rare, is very much up in price, and people seem excited about that card being back. It's only gone back to 2 though. I don't know how much that up consistency will have people playing it in as removal and as an ability to take care of things. Like, this doesn't even climb over a lot of the walls in the current format. Like, I feel like Labyrinth ends up actually tanking a lot of this attack stat, but be aware the collector rare is mad up as well, and I don't think people are going to be digging into Ancient Guardians. Even at the $32 a box, you're looking at getting to 4 cases on average to see about one of these, if you don't get clumped. Speedroid Terratop is going on buyout mode reactionarily. I don't think it's just for Speedroids, probably also the Goblin archetype, and the ultimate rare doing very, very well for itself. And other copies are starting to go somewhat fast, like the original super rare. So you might want to get that sooner than later using that TCG player link in the description down below, costing you nothing extra to support the channel directly for the cards you'd already be buying if you're yelling, BA is back, baby, and you actually plan to play it with this in it. Guiding Quim and other decks like that didn't get hit. So branded here, we just see sales on the day from people who probably sold their deck in case it got hit and are getting it back now. I do feel like that's not always the best strategy, but during reprint season and banlist season, it's not bad. If you're a Rika player, you probably didn't think it was necessarily coming for you, and it definitely did. So just look at this. 2 pages of sales through the day. Kashtira Fenrir, you have Unicorn coming off, but also this being an option within the metagame. The ultimate rare spiking back up as well towards 50, and Unicorn has the tiniest spike. It's cute because the graph looks so big. It goes from 30 cents to like $1. It just looks like it's doing massive numbers, and it's like, yeah, look at me, the triple up. Infernity Archfiend, oh, give in to your pride. Show me your greatness, Glasgow Yu-Gi-Oh's old logo. This card, I have so many memories with also of just getting destroyed during Infernity format. I think overall a lot of people actually have oddly good memories with this though, so the nostalgia is selling it, and you see a lot of the copies going way up in price. Labyrinth already was up before this. You actually have this only having 1 sale on the day, and it's a light play for the quarter century rare, but also do note that every single version of this is on the downswing in terms of listings, like the original Ultra under 100, and these have been pretty low. After the YCS where it did better than a lot of people expected, you also saw Big Welcome Labyrinth start to really shoot up in price. So just look around. Labyrinth is expensive. Didn't get hit all that much. You do have Floodgates getting hit, and they don't need to rely fully on having a bunch of those. Pot of Prosperity we were looking into on the Discord, and it has mega sales today. I guess a lot of people thought this would get limited, and I don't disagree with the logic towards that, but they weren't going to hit rarity collection stuff all that soon. They were going to let people enjoy it for a bit and say, yeah, see, we can do a good product, and we can not hurt it for once, I suppose. So do be aware, a lot of quarter century secret rares have been going up today, including Evil Zora Lars. You might want to get the lower rarity of the sooner than later if you're playing goblins. A completely generic 6 that gets a power up if its materials are reptile or dinosaur. It's a negation where, yeah, you're going to be playing it within goblins where you make the 6s, and this is towards $54 about pretty consistently on the page. Thanks for watching today's Market Watch. Sorry for it being up a bit late. I'm gonna go on a date with my wife now, so I hope you enjoy your banlist day, and I'll try to get a video out tomorrow, if not Thursday. Thanks for watching, everybody.